What's your favorite named fish? Barracuda.
Favorite fish name?
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of 3 Minute Critics. I am Eric.
I'm Tony. Today on 3 Minute Critics, we're extending our series on Nicolas Cage films.
Oh, yeah.
This is installment number deux. Number two.
That's
number
two.
dos.
Yeah.
Numero dos of our Nicolas Cage film reviews.
It's like a film festival, kind of.
It is like a festival. Feels very
An
festive.
ongoing festival.
I feel festive.
I do too.
Today, we're going to be reviewing the film Color Out of Space.
Yes, it is.
Which is unrated.
It is.
That's very mysterious.
It's very strange.
Unrated. It stars
Nicolas Cage. Imagine that.
and Jolie Richardson. It was directed by Richard Stanley. And Eric, tell us what it's about.
I shall. After a meteorite lands in the front yard of their farm, Nathan Gardner and his family find themselves battling a mutant extraterrestrial organism.
How many times have we all experienced this?
Every other week. As it infects their minds and bodies, transforming their quiet rural life into a Technicolor nightmare. Good God, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
We need to talk about this. By the way, this is based on a short story by H.P. Lovecraft.
It says based on a true story.
No, it is not. We're going to put 3 minutes on the
Mr.
clock.
Lovecraft.
And 3 minutes up. Tony, what did you think of Color Out of Space?
This was by far one of the most disgusting films I've ever seen in my entire
Disgusting?
Disgusting. Not because of the film, not because like the film was disgusting, but the elements in it. Just I felt nauseous.
Really? Wait, expand on this.
Well, some of the scenes where the aliens have taken over and done certain things to which we can't say because we don't want to allow any spoilers.
Are we talking about the alpacas?
No, the alpacas. There's a lot of stuff with alpacas. And
There's
if you're
some
an alpaca fan, I would maybe avoid this.
You might want to
film.
steer clear of this because this is a pretty gnarly, there's some pretty gnarly alpaca stuff going on
There's some
here.
gnarly stuff going on to humans
Yep, agreed.
as well. And I nearly lost my lunch.
Well, tell me
on
what you
this
thought
film.
overall about this, the story, the acting.
Again, this is another film that I feel like has potential. I kind of like the idea. You've kind of got Invasion of the Body Snatchers
You
meets
do?
Poltergeist.
And maybe even a little bit of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. No, just a little bit, just a taste of it. They're trying to do that. I think they're trying to do that with this film.
I think they're trying to do Close Encounters meets Poltergeist meets
And I
Body
think
Snatchers.
they have some good. They have some good roles in here. I do think that the family, Nicolas Cage's family, including Jolie Richardson, and the,
I really liked Jolie Richardson.
I think she was great, and I think the kids
Didn't love the kids. Well, I like the son.
I did.
I like the son.
I like the
didn't
son.
Like the
I
daughter.
like the daughter too.
I didn't like the whole thing with the Wiccan stuff, and I felt like that didn't work.
I thought that was okay.
I thought that was too much.
I thought it was fine. I thought they all came to play. I thought they all really tried to, they really sold their performances. They just weren't given much in the way of a script to do anything with. This was just sort of, again,
it
was a try at those films that we just talked about, your Poltergeists and your Close Encounters.
and Invasion of the Body
And
Snatchers.
it just didn't come close. Although, Nick Cage... Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Always interesting.
Always interesting.
He plays a really weird, quirky dad in this. And
who's got some issue with his father.
Yeah.
But they never really quite
And I kind of believe this.
expound.
But this movie takes a sharp, hard turn.
Oh, dude.
About three-quarters of the way through.
And that is where I almost lost my
And
lunch.
then you're like... What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Again, this really feels like, okay, we wrote about 3/4 of a movie and then...
No, I think they wrote the whole thing.
No, I don't think they did.
And this is the way they wanted to go with it. And
no.
I really feel like Richard Stanley took this film in a direction that he wanted it to go and was really trying to make you nauseated. I feel like he was attempting to really get into something inside. Because I had a hard time watching it.
Oh, he would have gotten something inside you and it would have come out. It is a pretty gory, disgusting film, and it had...
And I've seen gory, disgusting.
But the storyline, there were promising points here. It just never got there. They never got to telling. They never got to tell.
They never got to tell them because the horn has prevented them.
Well,
from doing
we've
so.
told you all we can about this, so that's all the time we've got.
That means it's time to rate this film on a 5-star scale.
It is.
And Eric's going to start it off.
I am, and hey, some great performances. I really enjoyed the whole cast in this, for the most part. There were a couple things. Tommy Chong kind of.
Oh yeah, Tommy Chong.
Tommy Chong kind of phoned it in this one.
I gotta tell you. Well, go ahead.
His cat was more interesting.
Continue.
But I thought they really
What
did
was
a
the
nice
cat's name?
I can't remember.
It was G-Spot.
That's. He's not kidding. It actually was.
Name of the cat was G-Spot.
Cat named G-Spot.
Right.
Yep.
Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted.
Oh, yeah. You have to see the movie for that there's another little joke in there about that. Anyways, thought the cast actually did a good job with very little. Unfortunately, there was so little with this film, and it completely falls apart a little more than halfway through that it's just a mess. But Cage, always entertaining, and entertaining in a different way. Not a loud, crazy way in this one, a more subdued way. And for that, I am going to give this one 2.5 out of 5 stars.
Okay.
2.5 out of 5. Tony, what'd you think?
Okay, I agree. Cage, enjoyed him immensely.
In a different way than he normally does.
He's a little more
things.
subtle.
Yeah.
He still gets that voice gets going. The Peggy Sue Got Married voice gets cooking.
He does bring
at
that
a
out,
certain
doesn't
point,
he?
and you're like, what? Why is he
yeah,
saying that word like that?
Yeah, it's
I
a
did
little
not
weird.
like the daughter very much. Love the son and the wife. I thought they were great, and I did feel like the story,
Especially the way the son and the wife came together.
You gotta watch the film. They don't know if they haven't seen it. You gotta watch the film and you'll understand that joke. Anyway, for me, I feel similarly. I did like the story a little bit more, but I was so freaking disgusted by some of the scenes that I had a hard time with it. So I also gave it 2.5 stars. But I will say I thoroughly enjoyed Tommy Chong in this film.
Yeah, well,
I thought he was really good. Maybe one of the best things in the film.
Wow, I just don't know what to say with that. I
really liked him. Okay. I thought he did a great job with what he was given.
Well, what he was given, was that a monkey? Okay, and
what he was Billy Gibbons.
Thank goodness that is all the time we have for this episode. We thank you so much for watching. We would love for you to share your comments, like our videos, and subscribe below. Until next time, we are the 3-Minute Critics. Ha!